Socrates once said, "Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel." So many times we think that what we need is a bright education at the best schools with the best grades and the best teachers. Some of the most amazing teachings are with the poorest teachers without a degree and learning through hands-on experience, or simply learning from a used book with nothing more than candlelight. Education is the key to many things, but how we get it can be priceless. With that being said, I was inspired to question the moral values of an educator and what their strategies are to engage and enrich their students' learning. While working at Elima Intermediate School, my boss, Mrs. Ann Wirt, allowed me some time to interview her. During the interview, I found out some background information about her. She has been teaching for roughly 15 years. She chose the teaching profession because she was inspired by her two older brothers who have careers in education, and she believed that all children can learn. She didn't want her students to endure the hardships of having a teacher that didn't care about them or if they were learning. Mrs. Wirt's philosophy of education is that she believes each child is a unique individual who needs a secure, caring, and stimulating atmosphere in which to grow and mature emotionally, intellectually, physically, and socially. It's her desire as an educator to help guide students to meet their fullest potential by providing an environment that's safe, supports risk-taking, and invites the sharing of ideas. Her overall belief is that the teacher acts as a guide, allows curiosity, and promotes respect for all. When I asked Mrs. Wirt if she felt that student teaching prepared her for her career in classroom, her response was yes. The courses and student teaching preparation that she did while in college did adequately prepare her. The courses that she studied enhanced her theoretical knowledge base, while the student teaching experience allowed her to experience firsthand what it's like to be in a real classroom environment teaching students of various performance levels, interests, backgrounds, and etc. It also offered her an up-close and personal view of what a teacher is responsible for outside of the actual act of educating. For example, lesson planning, grading, communicating with parents, and collaborating with faculty and staff. She meets the needs of her diverse students by taking into account diverse student factors while planning and delivering instruction. Based on this, she can structure a learning environment that addresses a variety of learning styles, interests, and abilities from within her classroom. Mrs. Wirt's classroom management system is simple. Plan and keep your students actively engaged to establish student structure. This leaves no room for misbehavior and teaches students to be accountable for their behavior. These strategies are effective for her as a teacher. Mrs. Wirt's students know what is expected of them, therefore they follow the rules and procedures. They think about what is right and what is wrong and act accordingly. When going over Mrs. Wirt's teaching strategies, she informed me that she provides interest and explanation in the classroom, concern for all students, assessment and feedback, goals, active engagement, and learning. She also uses technology such as interactive websites, smart boards, and such to engage students visually and kinesthetically. In her classroom, the lessons are more fun and enjoyable when taught in this manner. For my final question, I asked Mrs. Wirt and her take on Socrates' quote, the one I stated at the beginning. She said, "Education is the spark that can lead to endless opportunities." From that, it can be said that we need to value the traditions passed down to us. Those who worked so hard with little to show are why we can do so many things today. Those who worked hours teaching themselves to read and learning about things around them is the reason why we have education and schools to begin with. Every great thing was built out of nothing to start, maybe just a single thought perhaps. Inspire yourself by learning to never stop learning, and to never let the fire go.